I come in, sir?
Yeah, please.
Good
Please
evening,
take
sir.
your seat. Yes, you are Annu Kousik Narasimha.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Uh, what does this title Narasimha indicate?
Sir, it was the name of my great-grandfather, as well as in the Puranas, it was the 10th avatar of Sri Vishnu.
You are from Telangana, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This title was even popular in the Vijayanagar kingdom, which flourished during 14th to 16th century.
Yes, sir.
What was the importance of this title in Vijayanagar kingdom?
Sir, in the temple architecture, it was significant, where the sculptures of Lord Narasimha were found, and several texts were also written in his name. So this is the thing.
Okay. So you have passed out your engineering from IIT.
Yes.
Okay. These days, a proliferation of IITs has taken place.
Yes, sir.
Do you think it is suited to the standard of the original IITs in our country?
Sir, I feel that IIT is an IIT. So rather than proliferation of IIT, we should see it as expansion of more quality higher education in our country, sir. So the students will be able to experience superior infrastructure. They'll get hands-on experience in engineering, which will also improve their employability in manufacturing or other sectors in our economy. So this is what I feel.
Don't you think that the IITs which has been established in recent times are struggling for the identity in the corporate sector?
Sir, definitely, sir. With more availability of digital skills with the other population, civilian population, they also acquire skills and pose as a competition to IITians. But rather, it should be seen as a healthy competition, where the IITians should feel that we need to acquire more skills to be considered more superior and more employable. So this.
Okay. Telangana got created in 2014.
Yes.
Clear. It's almost more than a decade. Clear. Do you think that the purpose of separating Telangana from Vishal Andhra has served the purpose?
Sir, it has not completely served the purpose, but in some aspects, it has definitely reached the expectations. For example, the backward areas in Adilabad or Nizamabad and the tribals, their lives got more access to basic services like education, healthcare, water supply, sanitation. So the government has taken decent efforts, but still there is more backwardness and inequality in Telangana, in some regions of Telangana, which needs to be addressed. And I think it is on the correct path of developments.
Okay. And what about Andhra Pradesh? Especially Rayalaseema?
Sir, Andhra Pradesh had been on the back step due to the deficit of funds created because Hyderabad was allotted to Telangana. So the Rayalaseema region is still drought prone, backward, but efforts of the current government have been more appreciable in terms of industrial development. For example, the Kia manufacturing company, it was set up in Anantapur in Rayalaseema district, which created employment and other such industries.
Okay. Sir.
Okay. When I see your DAF, you have filled order of preference for zones. Like you preferred Northeast
Yes, sir.
at first position rather than your home cadre.
Yes.
Why is that so? You don't want to serve in Andhra Pradesh
That is
or
not,
Telangana?
that is not the case, sir. But I feel that the northeastern region or the other regions in the respective zones are more backward in general and they lack access to even basic services. So if I can use my expertise and knowledge in that regions, I think there is more scope for development. So I have chosen those regions as my first preference.
Actually, because I think you will know a language Telugu.
Yes, sir.
And to know any place better, you must first you should know the language. Do you know any Northeast language?
No, sir, but fortunately, if I get selected, I think there will be a language training course of 2 months in the procedure.
But your experience and your language experience could have been, better utilized inside this Telangana or Andhra Pradesh.
That is also there, sir. But
Because you need training in that thing.
yes,
Okay, that's okay.
yes,
You did mechanical engineering from
Yes.
Kanpur, or this
Roorkee.
IIT Roorkee. Okay, recently, news in coming again and again from Telangana, some tunnel collapsed. What
Yes.
was that incident?
sir. It was the Srisailam left bank canal, which aims to draw water from the Srisailam reservoir to a backward area known as Nalgonda in Telangana. So the tunnel actually in the midway there was while tunneling procedure was going on, the debris and the water had fallen from upwards and the workers got trapped in between the things in the
Okay.
tunnels.
And what was the machine which is being used for this tunneling?
Sorry, sir, I can't recall it now.
Okay, and what is that project, Sri Salem Left Bank Canal?
It is a project.
Why
to-
it is necessary for this reason?
Yes, sir. Actually, it aims to bring water to the Nalgonda region, which is generally drought prone. And also, Nalgonda, sir, it uses more of groundwater and there is more fluoride content in the groundwater, whereby the people are getting the more fluoride diseases for their bones and teeth. So, providing this water will help them in irrigation as well as domestic purposes will also be served.
And from where this canal will be, carved? Like from which river it will bring water?
From the Krishna rivers.
Krishna River.
Yes.
Okay, and there is another project, Polavaram
Yes.
River project. What is that?
Polavaram project is a dam project which is constructed on Godavari River. So it actually aims to stop the water which is flowing from Godavari River into the Bay of Bengal by constructing a dam. And it will have two canals, sir. The one canal, the left canal, will provide water to the northern Andhra Pradesh, and the right canal will provide water to the drought-prone southern Andhra Pradesh in Rayalaseema as well.
And it is also a lift canal project. What is lift canal project?
Sir, lift canal project is that project which aims to supply water against the forces of gravity from a position which is in which is of lower altitude to higher altitude.
Okay, nice. My last question to you: do you know what is IMEC?
India, Middle East, Europe. correct.
Yes. What is that?
Sir, it is an industrial corridor which aims to build connectivity, energy pipelines, or other digital infrastructure from India to the Arabian Peninsula and finally reach Europe. So it aims to enhance the connectivity and growth.
Is Turkey a part of that?
No, sir, Turkey is not.
Iran?
Iran is also not part.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your father is in police,
Yes,
but you don't want to get into police?
I have preferred the option, sir.
But at third,
Yes,
why is it so?
because if I fill the IPS in second position, I may miss out on the foreign service. But I feel that foreign service also has a larger scope for in this 25 years of Amrit Kal. India's foreign policy or diplomacy is much needed, either in, for example, bringing the investments into India or controlling the illegal immigration into India to save our resources. So I feel that foreign policy also has greater scope.
So, do you saw some challenges in policing in India since your father was there?
Yes, sir, definitely. I have
What are
seen.
the challenges?
Sir, the first thing are the basic challenges like unduly long working hours of police and lack of fixed promotions or political interference in postings. And there is also a deficit in the workforce where, for example, sir, for the UN standards, it is seen that 250 policemen per lakh people are preferred, but India has only 114 policemen. So these are some of the challenges.
And you talked about illegal migration. Is it happening in India?
Yes, sir.
Where?
From Myanmar, the Rohingyas are illegally immigrating into India, as well as in the recent crisis of Bangladesh. There are also reports that several Bangladeshi minorities which are being
So
persecuted.
how do we identify that the concerned persons are Rohingyas?
Sir, we can identify apart from without having an Indian origin based ID card or like Aadhaar or having an other voter ID or etc. I don't have an explicit idea how to identify.
Okay. If I were to tell you that, there are some people who don't like maths, since
Sir.
your option is also mathematics, how can mathematics be made easy? Any difficult concept can be, explained in a simple way with an example. Can you do that?
Sir, definitely, sir. I can.
Any.
For children, they don't remember actually when they are multiplying complex multiplications. When they are doing that, they just rotely remember the procedure rather than delving into what the principles are underlying. So, if we say, sir, when multiplying with the second digit, they have to put an into mark in the or an x mark in the second row. They do not know why they put that x mark. So, if we actually tell that we are not multiplying with the number itself, we are multiplying the tens digit of the number. That is when the sum will be into 10 of that. So, if we clear the concepts, they'll be more easy to remember, and I feel that they will be more passionate to study maths.
Okay. So it is generally said that Constitution is a living document.
Sir.
Why is it so?
Sir, because of the non-rigid amendment procedure in some cases of Constitution, as well as the evolving interpretation of Supreme Court about the articles or fundamental rights. So that is why it is.
Okay. My last question, how do you handle stress?
Sir, speaking with my parents and my friends, I get bit
If there is a stress from parent side?
I speak with my friends.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Kaushik,
Sir.
Do you know something about National Education Policy 2020?
Yes.
Tell me in 2-3 pointers.
Sir, it aims for educating in local language up to the class of 5, so that the children get a more explicit idea and conceptual clarity rather than rote learning, and it replaces the 10+2 system with another system which I can't recall.
Okay. Tell me what is PARAK in context of NEP, Performance Assessment Review and Analysis of Knowledge for Holistic Development. What is it?
Sir, it is an indicator to measure the learning outcomes of students, which is proposed in the National Education Policy.
Okay. In one of your interest and hobby, you wrote teaching disadvantaged children. So tell me, have you ever used Bloom's taxonomy in teaching children?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware of that.
Okay, no problem. Your father is in police.
Yes.
He's an DSP. So tell me something about community policing.
Sir, community policing is involvement of the citizens to prevent crime or to report crime. It is also famously described as every citizen is a policeman without uniform. So that is it.
Okay. Your optional is mathematics,
Yes.
right? So can you provide me the difference between pure mathematics and applied mathematics?
Sir, pure mathematics deals with the principles and theorems, rather than the applied mathematics, which deals with the consequences or how it is, how the principles or theorems are used in the general context.
Right. My last question to you is, do you know about cryptography?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Sir, it uses the principles of blockchain for transmitting data or to send applications or to conduct transactions and.
Okay. So in cryptography, generally advanced number theory or algebra is being used,
Sir.
right?
So we see right now that cyber threats are like increasing day by day. So how important is cryptography in terms of national security?
Sir, cryptography is has one such advantage that it cannot be decrypted unless we have the key, or otherwise the information gets aborted. So while in case of the nuclear codes or other such or the critical infrastructure like banking keys, so the frauds can be prevented by using this method, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Kaushik.
Thank you, sir.
Anu,
Yes,
you said that cryptography cannot be broken until and unless you have the key.
sir.
Is it the same case with the quantum computer also?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Even quantum computer cannot make the cryptography? Are you
Sir,
sure?
quantum computer, I'm not aware whether quantum computer has the ability.
Okay. So your optional is mathematics.
Yes.
So can you tell me that why there is no Nobel Prize for mathematics?
Sir, actually, the initiator Alfred Nobel had interest towards the other subjects like physics, chemistry, medicine, economics. So that is why it is not there in mathematics.
Okay. Is it the whole case?
I'm not completely aware of that.
Okay. Next question. What is infinity?
Sir, infinity is generally a perception which indicates that the numbers converge towards that particular entity, either in the positive side or in the negative side.
So what is the relevance of it?
Sir, while calculating the sum of convergent series or divergent series, we cannot calculate the whole numbers at once. So, with regard to that, we can put a limit that the numbers end at infinity and we can calculate the sums.
Okay. Can you tell me the 5 most important events of the history of universe?
Sorry, sir, I can't.
Okay. Do you know fusion energy?
Yes.
What is it?
Sir, fusion energy is the generation of energy from the atomic by combination of two smaller nuclei to form a larger nuclei, and it is an exothermic reaction where energy
What
is
are the
released.
challenges to harness the fusion energy?
Sir, the foremost challenge is maintaining the temperature, sir. For fusion to occur, we need more than 100 million degrees centigrade temperature, which is harder to maintain. Any material cannot hold that temperature unless it is leviated in the air through magnetic tokamaks. And the second thing is, sir, the proliferation of these fusion experiments can also lead to the development of the hydrogen bomb, which is more devastating than the atomic bombs.
Okay.
These are-
So, which nuclei do we use for the fusion?
Sir, the deuterium and tritium nuclei are used as the inputs, and helium nuclei is formed as the outputs.
Is tritium is abundant in nature? Or do we have a scarcity of tritium?
There is a scarcity of tritiums.
So, how do we harness tritium?
Sir, actually, when the particles from the fusion energy strike the elements like lithium or other elements, the tritium is produced.
Okay. One last question to you. What is the difference between quantum computers and classical computers?
Sir, classical computers are those computers which perform calculations by using binary bits, that is 0 and 1, while quantum computers use particles known as qubits as their fundamental particles, which can take any value between 0 and 1, so that this makes the calculations exponentially faster and gives the quantum computer more ability to perform the problems or simulations.
Can you give me some example of the recent chips that were unveiled by some giant?
Sir, Google has unveiled a quantum chip known as Willow.
Willow.
Yes.
And
Microsoft has
Microsoft?
also
Majorana.
Majorana one. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, Kaushik,
Yes.
your interview is over.
Thank you.
Just will call you in few minutes. Just
Sure.
wait.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, sir. May I come in, sir?
Please. Yeah, Kaushik. Please take your seat. Your interview, how do you assess your own performance?
Sir, in some questions, like national education policy, I thought I would need technical knowledge more. So I'll work on that static part.
Okay. Any other issue that you feel
Generally, I
where you
feel
could have improved?
more nervous, sir. So that could have been one reason.
Okay. Feeling nervous is one thing,
Yes.
but nervousness getting manifested to the board is another thing. Clear?
Yes.
So, what basically the board feel is that your hands were very tightly fixed.
Sir.
You were pressing your fingers, which manifest a certain amount of nervousness, of stress. Relax yourself, because from your face, you seem to be very calm, very composed. Your answers are also properly arranged, structured. Content-wise, there is no issue. You know the subject matter properly. But from your face, it is very hard to know that you are under stress. But the hand gesture, the way you are holding your hand, try to just relax. Try to leave it, because obviously, keep it as natural as possible. It should appear that you are very natural, you know the things, because anyway, when you are knowing the content part, when you have required knowledge, there's no point of feeling stressed or nervous. Yeah, stakes are high, we do understand, but try to keep it as normal as possible. Clear? You are going to wear the same dress for your final interview?
No, sir. This is my old one. So I'll get.
But it is equally fine. There's no doubt. There's no issue with that. Clear. But whatever be, the contrast is good. Clear. You can even maintain this as well. Your sitting posture is fine. Your content is good. By face, you seem to be very calm and composed. Through a body gesture also, it should appear the same thing. There should be coherence. Clear? So try to maintain that. The hand gesture is one thing that we just wanted to point out. Otherwise, content-wise good. Voice and all, modulation, pitch is also fine. Face expression is fine. One thing that I observed is that when you answer the question of any one member, you continuously look to that member only. Don't frequently move your head, but at times, clear, you can look to the other members also, because you are focused to that person continuously till you complete the answer. But don't move it frequently, but at times you can move so that other members also feel engaged in the conversation.
Yes.
Otherwise, everything is fine.
Sure.
Amala, you are a potential candidate, and we hope that you will be there in the list.
Sure.
Okay. Anything that you want to ask from us?
No, that is it.
All the best.
Thank you.
बस थोड़ा ये टाई का नॉट जो है थोड़ा सा
कॉलर के
क्योंकि कॉलर बाहर मतलब
change
हाँ
करेंगे।
थोड़ा सा
ऊपर नीचे हो
वो
रहा है।
शर्ट की वजह से ना वो थोड़ा उठा
कॉलर
जाएगा
should come below the
Sure.
that.
Yes.